What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Evolution Skateboarding. I haven't played this game in a long time, and I never planned on playing it again, and I'm not. This is post-commentary. Post-commentary with a new microphone. This is interesting. I'm usually recording with a headset, but now I have the headset on, but the microphone is now... It's on my desk. I bought a nice fancy microphone to now put on my desk. It's not really that fancy. It's a $50 snowball microphone with a cool pop filter that I bought, so I can like all over that and then make sounds. So should sound a little bit better. Hopefully the settings aren't too difficult to figure out. So far it's coming in pretty low, but I plan on bumping that up, obviously. But anyway, I haven't recorded commentary for this game in a long time because I have been pretty busy with a lot of work-related things, as talked about in Pro Skater 5. That's finally done. I'm really happy that's finally done. It's been done for about a month now, but I'm very happy. I'm ready to finish this one. There's only 2 videos left in this whole entire series, unless I feel like doing the extra stuff like I said. That'll be a long way down the road. I just want to start brand new, which means to get my playthroughs done and then figure out what I want to do. So that's what I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end these 2 playthroughs. This is an 18-minute video, so I'm gonna have to talk for 18 minutes. But I think I can do it. I haven't done a commentary for a long time. I've actually been streaming a lot on YouTube. It's a lot more fun than streaming on Twitch, I would say. Twitch just, I don't know, it seems like way too big of a website to even like get your stream noticed until you stream until like 5 hours. I only stream in about 2 hours to 3 hour increments, so I don't stream for a very long time because I get really my body starts hurting and I get really hungry. So mostly my body starts hurting because sitting in my chair is not the most comfortable thing in the entire world, so I don't do it very long. But for the streams that I do, people seem to enjoy them, depending on the video game. For the past couple streams I've been doing Thug Pro, and that's been quite the hit. I've had, quite a few people come out for that. And, yeah, I do plan on doing Tony Hawk's Underground 2 Remix. I know that's a big question right now, and why people are kind of, like, waiting for it, like it's actually anticipated for once. Yeah, I will get to it. I'm actually working in the moment to get a converter to where I can get a good quality out of my PSP. It's on PSP. It's not something that can be upscaled like with magic. I have to look for a converter to do it. I just bought this converter for like $20 for my my composite cables, and it doesn't even like work correctly. Like, it doesn't upscale it as much as I wish it did. I wanted it for GameCube, but honestly, I'm probably gonna have to like throw $300 and get a frame meister and just deal with it, something like that. I don't really want to spend that much money, but if I can't find a good alternative for GameCube upscaling, then I really don't know, because for future plans, like I really want to have my GameCube to be very high quality. I have a lot of plans that revolve around my GameCube because that's my favorite console ever, and I own quite a few games for it, and I just have a lot of plans that involve that because I don't know. I kind of want my hobbies to collide. My hobbies where it's game collecting and then talking about games, something like that. I want that to combine so I can have a really good time doing it, just like a small little project, and see how it goes, if you guys like it or not. But I don't know what it's exactly going to be. I haven't like written anything out or thought about it too much, but I guess I can kind of like talk about it out loud and like kind of rationalize what I want to do. I'm thinking of something like just if you're subscribed to Zeta Plays, he plays every single NES, Super Nintendo, Genesis. I don't know if he plays some Master System, but he plays every single game, and it's great. That's his big project, is to play every single NES, all those systems I just named. once and record it and have it all on his channel. And I would kind of like that kind of same concept for GameCube games, but more in a more I don't know, not really scripted manner, but more of a professional manner. Not like just like a quick playthrough, like my quick play series that I need to get back to. I kind of just want to like overview, talk about the games, talk about the pros, the cons, the first impressions kind of thing. I don't really want to beat the game, but I might go to that extent to just like play through an entire game and give a nice recap of what the game was like. And you know, a lot of games that are on the GameCube are part of the Xbox, PS2, GameCube like release. Like they're not exclusive. So that's what kind of like throws me for a loop, is that if I do a review of a game on GameCube, it's universal to all those three systems, if not PC as well. So it really kind of defeats the purpose of being on a GameCube. So I don't know if I should limit like the bigger like overviews or reviews to exclusive titles like Zelda, Mario, or these different games that were released on the GameCube. Should I like do that? Should I limit it and then just do like quick plays of the other games, just like the movie tie-in games, stuff like that? Just the games that really didn't make a huge mark for the GameCube. See, that's where I'm having trouble thinking. I really want to play all the GameCube games that are out there, but I don't know. It's tough to really think about it. That's pretty much the concept. I have this nice outline, but I just can't like piece it together to make something that would be cool. Ow! I just hit my hand. But I know a lot of my fan bases revolved around Tony Hawk games, skateboarding games, extreme sports, stuff like that, which is really where I want to expand. You know, I'm given a great opportunity with the quote-unquote success that I found on YouTube. You know, I'm only at 2,000 subscribers, you know, but I consider that pretty successful. I mean, not everyone can just gain 2,000 subscribers from playing a couple games and talking about a couple things. I think it's pretty interesting that I actually got relatively far. And here's a giant I don't know what that is. I think it's a spider. Looks more like an ant. Yeah, it's a spider. But that's where like the thing comes in, where like, should I just appeal to that crowd every single time, or should I branch out and actually do something that really interests me more than just Tony Hawk games, you know? And that's really what has like that's what's really made me want to think about just expanding my viewer base. I know a lot of people don't really care about, you know, different video games for different consoles or different versions of different games. Just that kind of like random game trivia, or that random just overviews of games. Like not everyone really enjoys the reviews that, you know, Jontron, Pro Jared, The Completionist, stuff like that. They don't enjoy that, but that's what I enjoy, and I would like to like have my own spin on that, but not in the way that they do it. Just like a cool way to review games for a console that I love. So again, just an outline. Can't really think of anything that would match it. It's a long way down the road. It's not going to happen anytime soon. I got a lot of things to think about. But I do want to... I say this like every time I come back from a YouTube break. I do want to take YouTube seriously, and I do want to branch out as much as I can without injecting money into the system to make myself known, you know? I want to earn it myself, and I guess I'm just kind of stubborn like that. But streaming is very fun. I think I said last stream that I do want to start streaming a little bit more so I can gain the privilege to have sponsors, when you stream on YouTube. It's the equivalent of subscribing on Twitch. I'm not sure of the requirements for, you know, having that opportunity, but I do want to gain it. Not for monetary gain, but for, you know, anyone who wants to support. You know, I'm not, you know, begging for money, and I'm not like going out of my way to make money on YouTube, but if I can have that opportunity, you know, without it taking too much effort, yeah, I'll take it, you know, for people that feel like they need to give back. I'm never asking for you guys to give back, and I appreciate every single one of you for everything that everyone has ever done. Just watching my stuff, it makes me happy. So, don't take it the wrong way. Don't take it the wrong way at all. You could easily just, you know, not do it. There are options out there, believe it or not. But this buying of the microphone and stuff like that, it's just like it's the first step I really want to take to taking this a little bit more seriously, because I know my headset was a really bad quality just to listen to. It seemed very muffled when I listened back to my own stuff. So I kind of figured it was time. I did upgrade the capture card beginning of this year. Just so happens that the capture card blows ass. It's so like picky, and just like the last capture card I had, it's unbelievable. Especially running an upscaler through it and then going through the Elgato and stuff like that. I think I'm just gonna buy an AverMedia, and hopefully that works better. I've heard the AverMedia works very well, and I really want to try it out. The Elgato is great and all. It's just some days it just doesn't work, you know? The program that comes with it sucks ass. It is such a shit program. The Game Capture HD. I really hate it. I could capture through OBS or I could capture through XSplit, but I mean, come on, man. I should not have to do that. If you're gonna make a capture card, at least make a stable program that's gonna work 100% of the time, or at least 95% of the time. When I first start up Game Capture HD, it takes the very opposite output. Like, if I put in the component cables for the PlayStation 3, it's gonna automatically recognize as HDMI and then set and make me manually change it to the PS3 setting. And then when I put HDMI into the input, it automatically goes to component. Like, regardless of last setting I had it on. Like, I could easily have it on HDMI the last time I opened it. It would still try to go to component. So it's really fucked up how, like, backwards it is. I don't know. I've had very bad luck with the Elgato. I've had very bad luck with capture cards in general. It's starting to really get annoying. The Dazzle was probably my most successful, like, capture card. Because it captured, like, I knew how to work it. I knew, like, all the ins and outs that I needed to do, but the Elgato is so sporadic that it's difficult to really make it work 100%. I don't know. It's finicky. This game came out pretty good because I captured this with component cables for the PlayStation 2. Luckily, it supported it. So, it doesn't look too bad. Looking back on it, it looks pretty good. Most PlayStation 2 captures looks pretty good. But my GameCube is really not looking that good. And I got component cables for the PSP, and it looks disgusting. It looks so gross. So that's why I haven't recorded Underground 2 Remix. I'm just waiting to make it look as good as possible. You know, you could argue and, like, run it through an emulator. PSP emulators are really not at the top of their game right now. They are garbage. Same with, like, PlayStation 2 emulators are pretty much the same way. They sometimes work, you know. There's a very strict, like, shit you have to do when you're running them to make it run at 100% all the time. You don't necessarily have to have the most powerful computer, but it helps to have a very fast computer. I don't know, man. It's It's weird. It's weird. Recording stuff is very difficult sometimes. Like, I thought the Elgato was just an issue with my last computer, but turns out, new computer, it's doing the same thing, just being finicky and shit. Like, I understood that when I ran the HDMI audio splitter, like, that fucked it up pretty good. Like, that thing really fucked up the capture card, like, when it needed to capture, because then the audio rarely worked. Which I understood, because it was running through a splitter, and then it was, like, trying to figure out which signal to go through, and I understood that, but when I stopped using that, it still, like, was finicky. Not with audio, but just with working, you know? Really weird. I don't know what happened. Maybe I fucked it up using that HDMI splitter? I don't think so. I don't think so, though. I'm not convinced. You can't convince me. But as for my life recently, it's been pretty good. I've been pretty happy. Compared to, you know, what I was talking about in the last episode of Pro Skater 5, I think I was still considering, like, the 2 positions at work, or I at least confirmed that I got one of them. I did get the team lead position at my job, and it's been pretty good. I've been a little stressed lately, but, you know, I can't complain. I got a very nice raise, and I got a very nice position at work now, so never hurts to have a little bit more authority, you know? Especially when you know what you're doing. When you're good at your job, you know it. I would say anyway. I know I'm good at my job. Whether people recognize it or not, I do know I do my job very well. So I don't know why I'm looking at my command list. I think I have to do like a certain trick. I thought I already did it though. It's really cool seeing like the blank space of audio instead of my breathing on Audacity. That's pretty sweet. I'm pretty happy that's a thing. The 900 in the magic circle. I think it's the other circle, Tyler. Past Tyler, I should say. Neat. Yeah, that circle, dude. Nice. Whether you land it or not, it still takes it. So I got all the coins and I got all the goals here. Looks like I'm done in the castle. The next episode is pretty short, I remember. And it's the last stage of the game. Are you all excited? I hope you're all excited. I'm pretty excited right now. I'm pretty excited right now. Can't wait to stop playing this freaking game, man. I'm pretty excited not to play this game anymore. I can get really close to the mic now because I have a mic on my desk now, so I'm gonna get really close to it. Melvin Melon. So, yeah. Last episode, Tank. Coming at ya.